Hello everyone, my name is Noe and I'm a student at the 12th grade in the Baeck High School in Haifa. And here with me today is Noah from the 10th grade. We are so excited to take you through and show you what Baeck Education Center is all about.
Hi, I'm Noah. I'm so glad I get the chance to talk to you today. And even if it's not face to face and it feels cold and distant, I wanted to say thank you for helping Baeck. By supporting us, you have become part of our community. So, we wanted to share with you how you influenced it by showing you what a day at Baeck looks like. Come on, let us show you. The first thing we do in the morning is wake up, eat, and brush our teeth. But here in Israel, we're all in lockdown right now. So the look we go for the day is, well, pajamas. The next thing we do is join our online classes via Zoom and start learning.
Young women studying at the Baeck High School, we were very passionate to choose science-related subjects for our electives. My electives are biology and diplomacy. In middle school, my teacher said something that later helped me very much in choosing my electives. She said, we should choose one subject we are interested in and one subject we are good at. And I chose biology because I was very interested in it since I was a little girl. And diplomacy because English, negotiation, communication skills were always my stronger topics, so the choice was quite natural.
My electives are physics and biology. I've always been very interested in science because I think that when we understand the world around us and how it works, we can really appreciate it and enjoy it more. Also, when I grow up, I want to be a scientist and solve the problem of global warming. So, for me, having the opportunity to study science is very helpful and encouraging. I know that I can be anything I want to, regardless of my age or gender. I think it comes a lot from what we're being taught at Baeck. Dream big and never be afraid of a challenge. Just like Les Brown said, shoot for the moon, because even if you miss, you land among the stars. Even though it's not really scientific because the moon is closer to us than the stars, but okay, maybe science is not for everyone. The point though, I think, is beautiful.
Although I don't have such clear plans for my future like Noah does, I know I want to do something that matters. Not just for me, but for other people too. Whether it's studying biology or diplomacy or neither of them, I know I want to be my own boss, start my own business, and manage projects that will make a change for the better. The community at the Baeck Education Center is so grateful for the opportunity you gave us for a better future, especially at this unusual time when we have to study from home. Your donation of the computers helped so many young children and gave them an equal opportunity to succeed. In addition, it gave young women and girls an opportunity to fulfill their dreams and maybe even study science in high school if that is what their heart wishes to.
Hi, I'm Luli Stern. I'm the headmaster of Baeck Elementary School. I would like to thank the women of Reform Judaism for your generous donation that enable us to buy computers for our students for the distant learning. The teachers and myself are struggling now to maintain our personal connections with the kids, to teach effectively, and to make sure that no kid is left behind, and to make sure that kids that need the extra help emotionally or instructionally will actually get it. Shabbat Shalom and good health.
Being a student at Baeck is not only about studying, it's being part of a community. It's going to the synagogue and participating in Kabbalat Shabbat. It's volunteering at the community center. It's reading and studying at the huge, amazing library. It's knowing that you have a real, strong support system made of teachers and friends that will be there for you no matter what.
We live in Haifa, which other than its amazing view you can see behind me, is also known for its social and cultural diversity as well as shared existence. In Haifa, Jews and Arabs live, work, and study among each other. We at Baeck try to make shared existence and accepting others a top priority.
It starts in kindergarten and elementary school, and also in the Jewish Arab summer camp. We want to thank you so much for supporting it. With your kind help, more and more children get to know people from different religions and cultures, and that makes them more open to different people. You have helped to grow a generation of kids here in Israel who don't care what your religion or culture is. They accept everyone. These are the children that are going in the future to fight for peace.
Hello everyone, my name is Samia Diab and I'm the director of Baeck Community Center at the Baeck Education Center in Haifa. My motto in life is, if you believe in it, anything is possible. I began my journey at Baeck in 2006, and after a number of years I set for myself the goal of becoming the first Arab Israeli woman to be director of the Jewish Community Center. In 2017, after filling numerous leadership roles, I was selected to be director of Baeck Community Center, thus realizing my dream. Today, I'm still the only Arab woman to lead a Jewish Community Center in Israel, but we hope that reality will change and this will become something that is a natural norm. In 2006, when I started working at Baeck, I found about the Arab Jewish summer camp, הקייטנה היהודית הערבית المخيم العربي اليهودي. We gave the summer camp a special name, Summers of Dreams, because this project is also a dream come true, bringing Arab and Jewish children and their families together. Every year I was allowed to see the children and the fair, and on the first day, each one looking across the other that they did not know, and how on the last day they stand arm in arm together, friends. We ran the Arab Jewish summer camp in Arabic and Hebrew, respecting both languages and cultures, and create real true bond among the children as a human being together. Last summer, despite COVID-19, we celebrated the Arab Jewish Summer Camp's the 30th anniversary. This celebrating excited everyone's expectations and could not have happened without the support of the WRJ Choose grant you generously gave us. Thank you for that. Shukran and Toda Rabba. I even had the honor to be being interviewed on Israeli national television to share the message of shared society from the Baeck in Haifa to the rest of Israel. We don't take this project for granted, and we should all together have the honor and the privilege to work together towards the important goal of shared society in Israel. God willing, inshallah, Be'ezrat Hashem, we hope you will be back in Israel to visit us at next summer's Arab Jewish summer camp in August 2021. Amen.
And the relationships with people from different religions continue through middle school and high school.
Education and community are important words here at Baeck Haifa. The Baeck Education Center is a community educational platform that serves to inspire Israelis to live their lives committed to three key values: liberal, pluralistic expression of Judaism, Tikkun Olam and social justice, and Israel being a shared and inclusive society for all its residents.
My name is Mika. I'm a junior here at Baeck, and I've been here since kindergarten.
My name is Mai. I came from the Jewish village of Daliat El Carmel, from the Carmel mountain.
Before I met Mai, I saw Druze in a typical way. Traditional clothes, traditional village.
She even asked me if I have a cow. For some people, our friendship is special. For us, it's a natural.
Baeck is much more than a school. For us, it's a synagogue, it's a community. It taught us many values.
Like Tikkun Olam, helping others, volunteering.
Most of my family are Orthodox, and they don't really get why I go to a Reformed Jewish school in Israel. But I feel more connected to that part. It makes me feel equal.
Because I came here, I learned a lot about the traditional holiday of Jewish. I even go to Mecca to celebrate the Rosh Hashanah with her family.
This unique combination of being a school, a community center, and a synagogue means we impact on tens of thousands of families in Haifa.
Leobeck's goal is to promote and to bring liberal Jewish values and lifestyle to everyone in Israel. The way to do it is through education and community, and to invite people for deep conversation around issues of human rights, democracy, Jewish pluralism, education and community. Maya and Mika, for me, symbolize the best and the goodness of Leobeck. Jews and Arab living together in one progressive community, accepting the others, love each other, and become eventually best friends.
I feel like Leobeck gave me the tools to set me up for army, university, and even life.
Our vision is to create at Leobeck a model for Israel state, Jews and Arab, Orthodox, Reform, secular, all together in one community.
The biggest compliment I would give Leobeck, that I would send my kids to learn here in the future.
After school, we have what we call Me'orabut Ishit, which is community service. Every student chooses an issue that is important to him or her and volunteers in order to make a positive change. Some help at the library, some kids organize environmental projects, some help younger kids with learning disabilities, and so much more. I volunteer in the Israeli version of the Scouts, the Sayarut, and I'm a Scout leader. Being a Scout leader and influencing young children is something that taught me a very important value that is also very present at Leobeck, leadership. By giving us the opportunity to volunteer wherever we want, we learn skills that help us later be leaders and make a change for the better in the world. Because at the end of the day, we are the future generation, and we are the ones that are going to influence the world in just a few years. So you know what? We better start right now. We actually have a great role model, a graduate of Leobeck, who is now one of the rabbis at the Progressive Synagogue on our campus.
Shalom to the lovely women of Reform Judaism. My name is Rabbi Naama Daphne Kellen, and I'm one of the rabbis in Leobeck, in the congregation and the rabbis of the kindergarten, elementary school. And I'm speaking from the shutdown in Israel to send a shout out to you. We are so happy and privileged to have you as our partners. In these crazy days, we're just reading the parasha of Noach by the time you get this movie. And I can't stop thinking about how we're all tucked inside this little ark that's closed and sealed, and there's no one going in and no one going out. But just like as Noach and his wife, which was called Naama, by the way, made sure that they're taking care of everyone possible, so are we women all over the world trying to make sure that we care about each other, even if we are locked down in different arcs. You have so generously supported us with your Yes grant, and we are trying to continue under these very challenging conditions to do the leadership work, to do the interfaith work. This coming Simchat Torah, we will be having a female Arab speaker in our akafot, and of course our Maronite friends that we are in touch on a weekly basis. It's hard to meet each other, it's hard to communicate through Zoom, but what we're trying to establish is a sense that we're all in this together, that my health and your health are connected, that my future and your future is connected, and that together we have to cultivate a culture of responsibility and hope in order to bring us to a different place. You're having an online convention, and I'm sure it will be filled with the same sense of connections, of commitment, of responsibility, and of hope. We can't wait to see you again in Haifa. We remember fondly your visit, and we're going to welcome you with open arms. We're just waiting for the days of travel to resume. We wish you a meaningful conference. Stay healthy. And thank you that even in troubled times when everyone is in an ark, you're looking around you and supporting and caring for other people. תודה רבה.